comments, and I'm going to share it out of mine so I don't have to do it whenever I'm on the feed. I got that preview page up. So I don't know if they can hear us or not. I can't see us. Hey everybody, we are back. We are back now till 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to sell you all kinds of comics. My name is Jason. I'll be your host. With me tonight is Kenneth. He's taking care of the comments and the tracking, talking to you in the comment feed, and of course, getting all your stuff ready that you've bought on the previous sales that we've had today. We had a $5 Marvel sale starting things off. Actually, earlier today, Marcus had a new comic sale, a couple new comic sales. We did the $5 Marvel Special Collection sale. Then we did a tour sale. And now, from now until 11, we are just going to have an all-out comic sale extravaganza. Bonanza, if you will. I don't use bonanza enough in my everyday lingo, so we're going to use it right now. Thank you guys for liking and sharing. We do appreciate that very much in the feed. What's going on, Rob? How's it going, John? You guys are on here. Remind everybody to like and share it out. I'm going to take my jacket off. We're going to get things going. I got the board full of comics right now, and we're going to talk about what we have on there. But first, let's talk about what's in the close-up window. If you're on yesterday, you saw this, but I'm going to talk about it again right now. Whoop. This is $49. This is Batman issue 500. It is a 9.4 CGC Batman 500 from 1993. It is a foil and die-cut cover. It is the issue where Azrael takes over as Batman after Bruce, of course, had his back broken by Bane. There we go. 9.4. That is $49. Set that right there. All right. What's up? Justin's on the feed. What's up, everybody? Hopefully, we'll see your comments. That is one thing. Last night, we had trouble with comments. You never know how it's going to work. So if you would, comment, at least say hey, whatever. Let us know in the feed if you're on, and I'll respond to you, and we'll know that we can see your comments. Because otherwise, you may have to do the deal where you private message us. So we're going to try to keep from that. Hopefully, we can see what you're saying. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to talk about the comics. We are lettering these still. That's kind of the new format we're doing. All you got to do to claim a book is like A5, B8, C7. You just put the letter and the amount. You don't have to name the title or any of that. No worrying about that stuff. All you got to do is put in the letter and the number to get the item. What's up, Russell? Waving. Too lazy to talk. Jerk. How's everybody's Wednesday night going? What's up, Jeff? How's it going, man? There we go. Russell speaking Spanish. Somebody's kidnapped Russell. They're using his feed. Probably a person who speaks Spanish. Hello, liked and shared. Thank you, Kingpin. We appreciate that. All right. A5 for $5. This is Batman issue 39 from the new 52. This is the Harley Quinn variant month cover, and that's Harley with a body pillow of Batman that she's kissed all over it. The Joker's opened the door. Oh, that Joker. He probably, beat her up pretty bad. It's not a very nice cover here. But it is watercolored, and that is Batman 39 with the Harley cover. That's $5. You're going smooth. Cool. What issue is The Walking Dead? Chris, this is Walking Dead issue 115, All Out War, chapter 1 of 12 for $7. If you notice, Spawn's latest issue from today mimicked this cover for their Spawn or their Walking Dead homage month. Walking Dead 115, that's the C book. C7, get you that book claimed. The B book here for 8, this is the Astonishing X-Men number 2. Not really. It's actually Jean Grey number 8, but Astonishing X-Men number 2 is on the cover. It is a lenticular cover, which flips from red to blue with the characters. $8 for that. It's a 9.4, John. 9.4. All right, Chris, you got this Walking Dead for 7. Thank you, Chris. Like I say, you can just keep doing what you're doing until you just let me know. I'll just keep writing these down and stuff. Any emojis? Nope. Nothing to my knowledge. Yeah, it's a 9.4 for that Batman 500. This is Walking Dead 115. This is cover F. This is part of the timeline covers that connect. This is Rick on the phone with what he thought was the ghost of Lori somehow. There's Rick and Abraham outside the car after they hit the horde, and after Rick ate the neck out of a guy for trying to rape Carl. And there, of course, you have Abraham, Rosita, and Eugene up top where they met them with the truck. This is $6 for the Walking Dead 115, cover F. Any earlier? Not really, man. No, nothing below 100. We haven't got any new ones in from anybody in the last little bit. The last time I sold that bundle, that was just we got a collection in, so I was able to hook you up. C6 to Rob Hanwright. Thank you, Rob. Somebody private messaged. Thank you, Rob. All right, this next one is also for 6. This is The Walking Dead 115. This is cover E, and that is Tyrese. He's got his hands bound behind his back. He's about to get his head hawked off by this katana held by the governor. Also, the governor is here on a tank, and here's Andrew with a sniper rifle, and there near the box is Lori getting shot through the back while holding the baby. It is $6, Walking Dead 115, and yes, the comic is far worse than the show as far as violence and horrific things happen. What issue is the Hulk? Good question, Edward. What letter is the Hulk? Oh, here we go. It is F, the F book. This is the Incredible Hulk, issue 300. 300 of the Incredible Hulk for $5. That is Symbiote Suit Spider-Man, Thor. The Avengers are all coming after the Hulk for $5. The ebook down here. This is Immortal Iron Fist. It's a one-shot. Orson Randall and the Death Queen of California. That is $4. C6 again to Rob. Thank you, Rob. This is The Walking Dead 115. This is a timeline cover. This is the one where they're in Alexandria. There's Rick as the sheriff walking through. Everybody's looking at him. They're kind of divisive here. There you have that jerk they had to kill. And there's Michonne and everybody. It's the safe zone, or what they thought to be the safe zone. This is The Walking Dead 115, $6. You know, before they met up with Negan and realized, things aren't so safe. Okay. The F book's at Incredible Hulk 300. For G, for $5, this is What If number 18. Early What If is from 1979. What if Doctor Strange were a disciple of Dormammu? Magical mayhem in the Marvel manner. It is $5. Here for H, for $3, this is Suicide Squad. Justice League versus Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad issue 13 from May of 1988. And there you go. Suicide Squad taking on Justice League, which is Batman, Mr. Miracle, Martian Manhunter, Guy Gardner. There's Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, and the others. $3 for that. Hey, Jose, how's it going, man? This for $6. This is Star Wars Vader Down #1. Star Wars Vader Down #1. This started the storyline in Marvel. Basically, it takes place after A New Hope. So after A New Hope, there's the Death Stars exploded. Vader knows that somebody with the Force destroyed that thing, but he doesn't know who they are because how could he? How could he? He's not a god. He's just a guy with some magic. So he hires Boba Fett to hunt down the pilot and find out who it was. Boba Fett shows back up to him and says, it's a Skywalker. So then Vader freaks the hell out because he doesn't know how that could be because his babies were dead, right? Well, he figures out otherwise. So he goes after the pilot, who's still not entirely sure who he is. It turns out he tracks Luke in his X-Wing to a planet where the rebels are running a series of exercises, combat exercises. They shoot down Vader's TIE fighter. It lands on the planet. All the rebel forces come down to the planet, and Vader proceeds to kill them all. It is $6 for Vader Down #1, written by Jason Aaron, who, of course, wrote Southern Bastards. That's the iBook. For $13, this is Captain America and the Falcon, issue 158. It is a 20-cent cover price. Viper, after what you did to Cap and me, this is for keeps. Falcon, stop. You'll kill him. And if you do, the crime wave breaks. I would think you would want a crime wave to break, as in stop or start. I don't know. But it's Captain America and the Falcon, 158, 20-cent original cover price, mark 15. I got it marked for 13 bucks in the J spot. H3. Oh, Batman for 49 to Scott. Thank you, Scott. Sorry, I'm letting Kenneth catch up on the feed here a little bit. And then H3 to Kingpin. Thank you, sir. That Batman purchase, that was a good one, Scott. That's a cool issue. I've looked at it myself. I always feel weird, though, buying stuff when I put it out on the sale for a price. I feel like people are going to be like, oh, he put that out so he could claim it for a price he likes. All right, I got that Suicide Squad for you, Kingpin. We're going to put up a bundle of comics on the board here in just a sec. It's going to be pretty awesome. In the meantime, in the close-up spot, I'm going to move this lenticular, astonishing, or it's Jean Grey #8. I'm going to put it over here for $8 in the close-up window. There we go. It's the lenticular. Up here in the top, I'm going to put Black Panther for $5. Well, no. Let's put it up for $6. That's what these normally go for, I believe. Well, no, we'll put it out for $5. I got more 5 tags handy. You guys are lucking out on my laziness. This is Black Panther 166. This is the How to Draw Black Panther variant. That's going to be $5. Refresh. Get my feet up here real quick. So that way, get this thing going. I can see what's up. My phone keeps being crazy. There we go. Oh, that's all in here. These and that. All right, this is a Usagi Yojimbo bundle Usagi Yojimbo bundle. These are some early issues of Usagi. Early. Oh my gosh, my phone is being crazy. Huh? Yeah. Oh. How's Facebook today? It's been hit or miss. It didn't let us do the Facebook Live sale the first time. We had to kind of relaunch it, or the tour sale. We actually did one, and then it just shut off, and we had to redo it. And I don't know. It's still not great, but it's better than it was. At least we can see you now, so that's great. Thanks for the shares. What's up, Pete Allen? How's it going, man? All right, this is Usagi Yojimbo. This is number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 from the original Fantagraphics series before it ever went to Dark Horse. Then from Dark Horse, we have issue 17, 21, and 29. And from Mirage, we have issue 11 and 13. I'm going to put all these Usagis up at one time. Yeah, man. And thankfully, Jay Collins was helping feed a lot of that stuff in to us as well. This is going to be the new H book. You get all these Usagi Yojimbo for $50. I'm going to put it out here on the board real quick. That's the new H. That's the big Usagi Yojimbo bundle. A lot of stuff on the board. Let me know the type of characters you guys are after, and I'll do my best to put them up for you. That kind of a different type of audience tonight, so you never know who we're going to have, what people are going to want, and I want to hook you up. That's a good question. Let me see. It's a few, man. It is a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 books. And the it's 2 through 10 of the Fantagraphic series. I can see you, Brian. I can see you. That's right, man. Everybody's got to be helping everybody on this all the time. Well, somebody evidently can't get in the feed. We just got a private message. Rick Evans claims the Usagi bundle for $50. That goes to Rick. Thank you, Rick. Ryan, are you a Usagi fan? I will keep an eye out for more. I also may have some Mirage Turtle stuff coming up. Thanks, Rick, for that purchase. Apparently, everybody can't get on tonight. If you can't get through the feed, be sure to private message us just like Rick did and to get stuff claimed. Thank you, Rick. I got your private message, Rick. I got your private message. You're good. Okay, it is, but I got them. It's one of those sets. They're cool. I thought about getting it for myself, but it's one of those I don't like pricing stuff for myself. Get stuff I know. But it's also, I got them in a collection today. Or not today, but yesterday. And it's like, well, you know. All right, so let's see what else we got here. We got Grim Fairy Tales fans on the feed. We usually do. Well, I'll see if I can find some singles, Ron. Yeah, Brian, man, we had trouble all night. D6 to Scott. Thank you, Scott. Oh, Brian, I'm not even going to answer that. But I will tell you that this What If, issue number 18, featuring Doctor Strange, what if Doctor Strange were a disciple of Dormammu, is in front of the letter G, and it's $5. No problem, Rick. This is Grimm Fairy Tales Wonderland number 3, cover D, Clash of Queens. Pretty cool looking cover. That's going to be the new D book. And this is Curse of the Spawn, issue number 3. And that is a Turner cover. I don't know if it's Michael Turner, though. Could be. But it's pretty awesome. Spawn's ripping his face off. He seems pretty upset. Curse of the Spawn, issue 3 for $4. That'll be the H book. Oh, now, P. Allen. Yeah, there are some things I will cop to, but I don't have any problems with that. Sean, it's easier for me. That's one reason we have the letters, because it's easier for me. Whenever I'm hunting stuff, if that you just say the letter, because then I usually know what's up. This is Batman 39 from the new 52. This is the Harley Quinn variant month cover with her kissing the Batman body pillow there, and Joker opening the door and catching her. It's $5. Batman 39. Barry. Let's see. This is Immortal Iron Fist, Orson Randall, and the Death Queen of California. It's a one-shot, and it features Orson Randall, which is like this crime noir, like late 40s Iron Fist. He has a trench coat and a couple of 45s. He does kung fu, but he also shoots people in the face. Immortal Iron Fist, one-shot for $4. A5 to Sean Foster. Thank you, Sean. Randall, what number is J? That's 13. 13. I6 to Brian. Thank you, Brian. Were a lot of you guys on the tour cell earlier? It went pretty good. I hope we hooked everybody up with some collectibles and stuff that we might not normally be able to, because it's a little tougher getting it back here. Most of the guys, it gets back here, and if it doesn't sell, we got to take it back up, and it's a whole thing. Oh, what book number is J? Gotcha. I think you know about price. This is Captain America and the Falcon number 158. 20-cent original cover price. Very fine plus condition. It looks great. $13. This is another What If book. I'm going to put it out here in the eye spot. This is What If issue 35 from 1982. What if Elektra had lived? Plus, what if Yellow Jacket had died? Let's just switch spots with these people. $5. It's issue 35 of What If. What's in the close-up window? James, this is Jean Grey issue number 8. It's a lenticular cover, and it goes between Jean Grey 8 and Astonishing X-Men 2. Astonishing X-Men 2 has Emma Frost with her hands over the eyes of Cyclops. You see the red glow. On the Jean Grey cover, it's Jean Grey with her hands over the eyes of Emma Frost with a blue glow. It's pretty cool. I'm going to show it to you up front. C and D. Robert, C is The Walking Dead 115 cover H, which kind of shows Rick in Alexandria. That is $6. And for $3, this is Grim Fairy Tales Wonderland number 3, Clash of Queens for $3. Close up 8 to Brian Graw. Thank you, Brian. I got one of those right here for you. Really cool lenticular. This is Tomo issue number 0. It is from Crusade. However, it's got a little bit of wavy action on the bottom here, Billy Tushy art, but I'm going to put it out for cheap. Like I say, it is damaged here at the bottom. It's going to be $2. $2 for that. Still a good read. Actually, I got 3. Yeah. I think those are the last lenticulars I have. I'll keep an eye out, but I think that's it. Yesterday's lenticulars, we only had a couple of each yesterday. Mostly because they're on books that we don't order a lot of normally, so they don't send a lot of lenticulars. This is the 5-comic bundle for $8. You don't know what you're going to get, but you are going to get 5 comics for $8. They're going to be well worth your time. Stuff you might not normally read, and these are always seeded with more expensive books. 5 comics for $8. Who knows if you're going to get one of the lucky bundles or not? The only way to find out is to claim 1 for $8 or 5 for $8 or 16, whatever, however many you want to get. I don't know. I've got some various Zenoscope Grimm stuff, but I don't know what all I've got. That's why I put it out for 3. If I had like a set of it, I would probably put them out at a little higher price. But I just kind of got some random. Bundle for 8 to Brian. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, man. Long Shot have any Battle Pope in the vault? You can check for another sale. I've not found any. Every time I buy Battle Pope, find Battle Pope, I put it out here. I've not found any. Has anybody read Maestros yet? It's the new series from Image. Man, it looks cool. I've not read it. I've got it at the house, but I've not had a chance to read it. I'm a couple weeks behind on most of my books besides like Dark Knight Metal, just because I want to read those before they get spoiled. But Maestros looks awesome, man. I'm looking forward to reading it. The art looks crazy. Speaking of Maestros, anybody wants to get a copy of Maestros, we do have some. Issue 1 came out last week, and we do have a couple still available in stock. I'm taking down the Black Panther variant for $5. And I'm going to put up Superman issue 204. Superman 204. This is the very first Jim Lee Superman from his run with Brian Azzarello. They made a statue out of this, multiple sizes. Very famous shot because it does mimic the altered Batman of the same one. Superman 204, that is $7. Very fine plus condition. You want a Maestro, Brian? Was there any more Dark Knight Metal? What kind, Scott? The one that came out today was the Merciless. We do still have it in stock. Dark Knight Metal 3 came out a couple of weeks ago. That's the last issue of Dark Knight Metal so far. And we do have that in stock as well. B7 to Russell. Thank you, Russell. That's a good purchase. Will you go grab a couple issues of the Maestro, please? Tommy Cooper, you want Maestros? It's going to be either $3 or $4. Probably $4, if I'm guessing. Hang on. D3, and he'll take a Maestros, too. Just bring like 5 or 6 copies, I guess, if we got them. All right. However many copies he brings me back, we'll go through the order of people who requested it, and we'll give them to you. If I run out, I'm sorry, but I run out. But I'm not sure how many we actually have on the shelf. Let me get these books for Russell. And Robert Casterline gets this one. Thank you, guys. All right, let's see what we can do. Again, no guarantees everybody's going to get one. I mean, we have, but I'll sell what we got. This might be an important book. It's going to be tough to say. I'm going to show it here in a minute. It's Maestros. How many we got? All right. Okay, so the cover A, I've got 2 of these. These will go to the first 2 people who requested it, which is Brian Graw and Scott Dew. So Brian Graw and Scott Dew both get the A cover of Maestros. Be patient with me, guys. I'm going to get it in here. Oh, you got more books on the table. Yeah, it's 4. It's $4. All right, Brian gets one. Scott Dew gets one. All right, there are those. Okay, now the B covers. Who else we got here? Tommy gets one, and Robert gets one. You did, Sean. I appreciate that, man. Sometimes it takes more than me to talk about how good a comic is to get somebody to buy it. Even though people should trust my judgment, but whatever.
We only do this for a living.
Yeah, it's not like I've never done this before. All right. 4 goes to Tommy Cooper and to Robert Casterline. All right, there we go, guys. Oh, yeah, so you need 2 and 3, Scott. Now, issue 2, I've only got second printings. But issue 3 is the first print with the foil. Issue 2 won't have the foil. But if you need it, I've got it. Let me know in the feed. They'll be $4 a piece for the Dark Knight Metal. All right, I've got one more copy of Maestro's. So we got left one more copy here. That is Maestro's. That is the B cover from Image Comics. It's really awesome. I can show you the art in it now because it's past time it came out. Like, I keep thinking it's a joke, but apparently they did shoot that thing with no, they're shooting a movie about it.
Yeah.
From the Deuce, Franco. Yeah, like that's gonna be a legit. I thought it was a joke. Like, it's a legit movie coming out.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped.
Yeah. This is Star Wars: The Screaming Citadel #1. This is the first time that Luke Skywalker and Dr. Aphra meet. It's official. It's in canon. It's from Marvel and Star Wars. Big rumor right now is that Dr. Aphra might be Rey's mom. She's good with machines, meets up with Luke. Apparently something that she has in this, Luke later has, that they've seen in the movie. I guess the book or whatever. Makes sense. She hides it for Luke. He doesn't know Rey exists. All that makes sense to me. It is Screaming Citadel #1 for $6. It might be one is a good book, but also it might be a good chance-taking book. It's a B6. Scott wants both. All right. And you could use an issue Metal and 2. Okay. So we need 2 issues of Metal 2 and 2 issues of Metal 3. All right. We'll get them. Star Wars for 6 to James Smithers. Thank you, James. And it's not hype, man. Like, I was at this shop in Louisville, and they were talking about it. And, like, they had read kind of that's what the rumor was. They started talking about it, and, like, it all kinds of adds up. But James Smithers, you got the Citadel. And it would explain why Marvel gave Dr. Aphra her own book, because why would you do that otherwise? She's such a minor character. Why do that? Why create a character in the comics and give her own title? And it makes sense if they're going to use her for something. If she's not going to be in the movies, if they say she's Rey's mom, that boosts the comic sales big time. Brian, that might have been the only one I got. I'm going to look and see. Yep. Sorry, guys. That is the only one of that one I have. However, I do have another #1 from Marvel and Star Wars, one that also could be awesome. I wish this dude would show up. I doubt he's going to, but it would be cool. This is Darth Maul issue #1 from Marvel Comics. Darth Maul #1, and since this came out from Marvel, this is all in canon. Darth Maul is actually back, just like he was in Star Wars Rebels. That's all official. It is $7 for Darth Maul #1. Very fine plus condition. Dr. Aphra #1, I don't, James. No, not that I know of, Scott. I will check and see. Do you have any more of the Star Wars Screaming Citadel #1? I've got like 3 people wanting it. All right. Kenneth's going to go look for the Screaming Citadel. We might have more copies. If we do, I'll sell them for $6, however many we got to whoever's asking. All right. First, we got Dark Knight Metal. All right. There's this 2 and 3. I'm going to get these bagged up. Star Wars for 7 to Scott Dew. Thank you, Scott. What is C? Tommy, C is The Walking Dead 115. That's one of the connecting covers that shows Alexandria, that part of the story whenever Rick takes over as a sheriff. Each issue of The Walking Dead 115 of the connecting covers all kind of show a part of the timeline. And that's the Alexandria timeline before everything goes to crap on him, kind of. And Rick has to take over like a man. Yeah, Yeah, Ken's been going through the back bins. He's reorganizing all the bins here. Been putting a lot of hard work in. When he's here during the days at Maddox, he's also a new manager on duty, new MOD. Got promoted recently. Redoing the back bins, finding you guys some books. Holy cow, he found a couple here. All right. Okay, so hang on. Let me find what we got here. Okay, Scott Do, you get these for 4 apiece. Gotta do one thing at a time. Be patient with me, guys. Letting everything get caught up. We did that tour cell and trying to make sure that everybody's stuff got put in. All right. Brian gets these 2 metal. Okay. Thank you, Brian. And then, let me see, who else do we have asking for the Star Wars Citadel? Okay, Brian tried to claim Star Wars, so he's getting 1 for 6. And then I'm looking at who asked for it next in the feed. Scott Do. Scott Do gets 1 for 6. And if I find more of these, man, I will put them up, the Star Wars Citadel. All right. That is Z. Thanks. Yep. Ken's working it up, man. He filmed the thing. It's been good. I'm glad that he's here, man. Any pre-115? Not many, Brian. Not many. Yeah, I know, man. Every time it seems like somebody comes in and works the store that I really like and get along with as far as, and people who are intelligent about comics, they go work somewhere else or move. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. Rob's gone. Darian's gone. I never see Jim. It's the whole thing. Kristen hates me. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. Yeah, I mean, he's doing a really good job of reorganizing the back bins. If you guys come in the store, like, you're going to be able to find stuff a lot easier, a lot more dividers, a lot of stuff's just more in order, numerical order. It's good. It's good. They had gotten to be a little messy, to say the least. Yeah, he's moving back to Michigan. I think he's going to be around maybe this weekend. He's going to come by, I think, for the Halloween Comic Fest, but he's moving back home. Yeah, man, he's taking off. His last day was last Saturday. But we got Kenneth. We got Kenneth as a replacement. He was the trade-off. Okay, so we'll put some else up here. Huh? This bag aborted. I feel you, man. I feel you. Everybody takes off and is like, whatever, guys. Whatever. I'm a loyalist. This is Princess Leia issue number 1 from Marvel Comics. Princess Leia number 1. It's going to be $7. It's a first printing of that issue. This is another cool Star Wars issue from Marvel. It's actually of Star Wars. This is one that Sideshow thought was so awesome. They made a premium format and a 12-inch action figure of this. This is Ben Kenobi, and it's art by Alex Ross, and it's a mix of Alec Guinness and Ewan McGregor, and it's his time while he's on Tatooine watching over baby Luke from a distance. He's all outfitted and rugged. He's got the white like Luke wears. He's also got his Jedi robes. They're all shredded. He's got gaffy sticks, all kinds of stuff here. The figure comes out the same way, and it's based on the art from this comic. However, Unlike that Sideshow figure, which is going to be $100 and something, but I'm probably going to get it because I'm kind of addicted to 12-inch figures. This is Star Wars issue 15 for just $5. Star Wars for 7 to Scott. Thank you, Scott. Yep, D7 is preferred. It is preferred. But you got it, man. B5 to Brian Graw. Thank you, Brian. Okay, cool. I figured so, but so you guys doing anything cool on this Wednesday night besides hanging out with us? I know one of you's in a park in a car with a ski mask, just waiting to be a vigilante when the time strikes. Hopefully you'll see a crime in progress. I want to make sure you're all successful. This is Grim Tales of Terror number 3 from Zenoscope. Speaking of crime, here's the girl. She's sleeping on the bed, and here is a scarred up creep show lurking in the window. Grim Tales of Terror number 3. That is $3. Watching game 2. Tommy, that is foreign to me, brother. Is it baseball? I don't know. I'm oblivious. I'm oblivious to most sports. Basketball? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I watch soccer, which nobody watches in this country, basically. So, and I've been too bad. I haven't caught up in the last couple seasons of anything because I don't have time to watch anything. World Series. I was right. It's baseball. Ah ha ha. It's game 2. Game 2. Tied 1-1. Gotcha. Any more than number 1 Princess Leia? Maybe. Maybe. Well, I got a bunch back here. Oh, okay. I'm going to try to use some of this. Actually, if you can find me another Leia number 1, we'll do that. Okay. But I'm not seeing one at all. All right, we're going to see if we have another Princess Leia number 1. See if we got that. This is Star Wars Poe Dameron issue number 1. This is the variant photo cover of issue 1 from Marvel. However, there is a wrinkle right here on the spine. Like it's been held or probably came in shipping that way. But it's not 100% perfect. So I'm going to put it out for just cover price. Poe Dameron variant of issue number 1 for just $4. Take down the cap for 13. And I'll put out Star Wars Princess Leia number 3 for $5. And I'll put that out over here in the J section. D4 goes to Brian Graw. Thank you, Brian. We're We're going to put this out for $5. This is Marvel Team Up number 96. Spider-Man and Howard the Duck. That's going to be $5. Let's see. J5 to Brian. And E4 to Kingpin. Thank you, sir. That Iron Fist is a good book, man. Excuse me. I'm so stoked for Stranger Things. Friday cannot come fast enough. This is Princess Leia, issue number 5 for $5. Put that up there in the F section. Let's see. F5 to Brian. Thank you, Brian. Maybe it was the ebook. Brian, do you want Hulk or do you want Princess Leia? I may have meant to say E. It's probably my fault. Probably my fault. All right. Who got the other Leia number 1? Was that Scott? Princess Leia to Brian. All right, thank you. No, the Princess Leia number 1. No, the Princess Leia number 1 that you have over there. Who got the number 1, the first number 1? You can just look on the spreadsheet. I don't know. Okay. All right, Brian, here's your Princess Leia for $5. And Brian, here is your Princess Leia number 1, first print for $7. Also have one more of the Princess Leia number 1s for $7. If somebody would like one, you can put it in the feed, and we'll get you hooked up. Also for $5, this is Princess Leia issue number 2, first print. That's going to be $5. This is Marvel Team Up 144. It's from 1984. Spider-Man and Moon Knight. If you can't stand the heat, don't mess with the White Dragon. It's good advice to follow as any. All right, E5 to Brian. Thank you, Brian. And the new E is going to be this Spider-Man and Moon Knight Marvel Team Up 144 for $5. I got a spot out there. Yep, I do. Let's find something to put in. This book is just going to be $2. $2 for this. Nothing wrong with it, just selling it. This is the Green Hornet from Now Comics. The Green Hornet, issue 11 for $2. That's a little pulp hero there for $2. Next one's going to be $4 for this book. I'm going to take down the Tomo for 2. This is Legends of the Dark Knight. It is issue number 65 from 1994, Going Sane. This is the Joker trying to amend his ways. It is $4, which if you guys have read White Knight, that's kind of interesting. Sweet, man. A new one? Was it different from what they've shown so far? I'm excited for it. Nice. I don't know. Do you know if I have any Gang of Harleys? He needs issue 3, 4, and 6 are the ones he's missing.
I know we have some. I just don't know which numbers.
Yeah, if you would. 3, 4, and 6. If you have any of those, just bring me one of each. We're going to check, Robert. We are going to check. This is going to be $6, and it's going to take, let's see. We're going to take down the Hulk. The Hulk in F. This is Batman and the Punisher. This is a Marvel and DC crossover, and it is from the mid-90s. This is Frank Castle, and that is Azrael version of Batman, which is the more violent version, which probably gets along pretty well with Frank. It is $6. Batman Punisher. $6 for that. It's all a one-shot, one and done. Everything's contained in that one book. Thank you, George. I really appreciate that. We're going to do a giveaway at the 11 o'clock hour, which is coming up. We are in our last about 40 minutes of the sale. So, you guys have been cool so far. Let's keep it going. Let me know some characters you guys are after. I'll see what I can do about putting them up on the board. As you can see, I've been having Kenneth run everywhere, grabbing books. So, all right, I'm taking this out from G. This is the What If. I'm going to put out Wolverine issue 46 for $3. That is Wolverine and Sabretooth. They're wrapped up by vines. It's $3 for that one. Sweet, man. I appreciate you sharing it out, John. G3 to Sean. Thank you, Sean. Sean picked up the Wolverine.
3, 4, and 6, right?
Yes.
We got 2 covers, 3, 4, and we got 1.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, Sean, you got that Wolverine? All right. We got Harley Quinn and her Gang of Harleys, issue 3. We got 2 covers of that. We got issue 4. We got 2 covers of issue 4. And we have 1 cover of issue 6. That is 8, 12, 15, 16, $20. I'll do this Harley bundle. You interested in a Harley bundle? All these issues, let me know. Or if you just want 1 cover of each, that's fine too. But if you want a bundle, let me know and I'll give you a bundle price. Like I say, 2 of them have 2 covers, then we have 1 on the 6. Completely up to you. In the G spot here, I know what I said. This is Deadpool Suicide Kings number 5, and that is Tombstone holding the cowl of Deadpool. It is $3 for that one. One cover of each. All right. 311, 411, 611. All right. There's 3, 4, and 6. Yeah. Okay. Tommy, we can do the bundle and we can sell Robert 1 of each. We have enough extra. So, Tommy, the bundle price would be $18. $18 if you want both covers of 3 and 4 and 1 cover of 6. Robert, it will be 4, 8. It'll be $12. $12 for the 3, 4, and 6. I'll get those for you there, Robert. For the 1 cover of each. Tommy, would you like an 18 bundle or you want a 1 cover of each bundle? Let me know. We can hook you both up, which is always awesome. All right, so Robert, here are your 3 issues. It is $12 for the 3, makes them $4 a piece. 1 of each is cool for you too, Tommy? Okay. Yeah, I need another number 6. All right, we're going to get you hooked up as well for 12. I'm surprised we had these. Seems like we sell the Harley Quinn stuff, man, just all the time. Sweet, Robert. We got it for you. We're going to get that extra issue there for Tommy, and he'll have a $12 bundle as well. Army of Darkness comics. We do have some. The new series has just came out, and a new issue came out last night. I think we have some of it available, and maybe some before it. I'll have to check and see. When Kenneth gets back, I'll have him check and see, because I don't think I have any here. But we do have some. Also, we do have a graphic novel, if you're interested in that, Sean. It is Army of Darkness. It's Ash and Xena take on the Army of Darkness. We have that as well. All right, Tommy, here's your third. Army of Darkness comics. The new issue of Army of Darkness came out yesterday. I don't know if on the new rack we have previous ones to that one or not. But Sean is looking for them. Tommy. No problem, Robert. Let me know, Sean, do you have any of the new series that's currently out? Because I know that's what we definitely have. Beyond that, I'm not 100%. Oh, okay. This is a ton of comics. It's got a price tag on it for $15. I don't know what this was originally. If this was a board sale that Marcus did, somebody didn't pick up, or what. But it's something Marcus has bundled. And there are a ton of comics in here. I'm going to show you just how many comics there are in here. This is a pile of books. I do not know what it is. It's $15. Somebody wants to claim it. We'll send it your way, and you can open it up and check it out. Chris, this is Curse of the Spawn number 3. Curse of the Spawn number 3 for $4. This is a giant bundle for $15. Like a giant bundle. There's probably 20-something comics in here. Or more.
I'm really tempted to get it just to see what's in it. Like I don't even care about reading it. I just want to see what he put in that big ass pile.
Okay. Big old pile of books for $15. Jay Collins takes it.
Okay.
Jay's
Tell me as part of the deal is just to let us know what's in it.
Yep. Sorry, Chris. Jay grabbed that one. Jay, part of the deal on this, you got to let us know what's in this thing whenever you get it. Also, Jay, we put a couple things in there for you today. We're sending your way as a thank you for last night. That is yours, Jay Collins. Just a big bundle. What's up, Clara? Speak for yourself. No problem, Jay. Thank you, man. Last night was a hassle, and you made it a lot easier. All right, I'm going to run up there and grab those Army of Darkness. If you want to hop up here and just, you don't have to really change the board. You can just chat it up.
All right. What's up, guys? So, we still got another one of these maestros back here. Just saying, we got plenty in the Princess Leia's. I know that's real hot right now. You guys are digging it. So you know, Revenge of the Nerds. Revenge of the Nerds is a very awesome movie. 80s movies in general had a really good thing going with like geek chic, you know, like Breakfast at Tiffany's, Porky's. Porky's is a classic. Also, Jay Collins, like the second you get that massive bundle, you better like message us or take pictures and post it on our Facebook or something, so that everybody knows that ridiculous bundle. Because statistically speaking, there's no way there's not gold in that bundle you just bought for only $15, and there's like, I don't even know, like at least 10, 15, maybe 20 books in there. It's crazy. Tommy Cooper. All right, so here's how the pay works, okay? So everything you buy tonight will be sent to you will be turned into an invoice tomorrow. So essentially you have a couple days to pay for everything, but it's smart, especially if you're new, to pay the next day unless you have an extenuating circumstance or something that pops up. But basically, either just call in the morning and pay for your stuff, and then you're pretty much good to go for the rest of the week. But the thing is that when you do have an outstanding balance, like say for tonight's invoice, if you know, call us and let us know you're not gonna be able to pay it till Friday, you won't be able to bid on any more items until you pay for that invoice. After that, though, you're good, and you can just do what you do, bid it up, rack it up, however you want. Oh yeah, no, it's all good. Never be afraid to ask questions. I don't believe in the saying there's no such thing as a stupid question, because there most definitely is. But when it's us and it's you guys, I don't think that'll be a problem. So if you're curious about something, I would much rather you ask than not know or get confused or whatever. But also, thanks for joining us, Tommy. You know, welcome. It's always cool to see a new person pop up. You guys are probably thinking to yourself, like, what are you talking about? You're new. Technically, I am. Yeah. But I was a long-time buyer before I decided, hey, I should, like, apply there. So I was, like, on the other side of this table with you guys for, like, the last year or so. But yeah, that's enough about me. What's up with you guys? What are you trying to buy tonight? We got a whole bunch of cool stuff sitting here. I'm also a fan of the thumbs up. I'm not much of a high fiver. I'm a bro knuckler though. That's a random fact about me. Now you guys know. Added something. Every time you learn something new, you get a new wrinkle in your brain. It's probably not true, but if it is, I just put a wrinkle in all your guys' brains. How is this? How are the duck in Spider-Man? Like, how is some of this stuff still sitting here? Like, you guys tripping? It's only $5. Howard the Duck, Spider-Man goodness. That's guaranteed LOLs with Howard the Duck and Spider-Man in the same book. Good. All right, Jason's back.
Spider-Man, Howard the Duck?
Yeah. I didn't realize that was there. Like, I've been hyping that the whole time. What's the 3D comic? Oh, that's the Jean Grey lenticular.
Oh yeah, that's the Jean Grey lenticular. I'll show this to you real quick. It's Jean Grey number 8, and the other cover is Astonishing X-Men 2, and it trades between them. I'll show it to you real quick.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, all right. Also, Sean, you like Army of Darkness? This is the Evil Dead 3 print. Before they called it Army of Darkness, this was the poster they designed for Evil Dead 3, which, you know, wasn't going to happen. And there he is. All right. Oh, you got to pay us? Can you do it today or not? It has to be tomorrow, Clara. There's nobody here right now besides us two at the moment, sadly. Thanks, George. We appreciate that, man. And we appreciate you spending that kind of money. All right. The new Army of Darkness, Ash vs. the Army of Darkness. I have issue 0 and issue 3. Those are the two that I currently have available. I'm going to put them out on the board. I'm going to bag and board them. Put them out. Sadly, I don't have 1 and 2 or 4, which I think came out yesterday. Like, we've been selling through it like crazy. We're going to get some more in. Defenders of the Realm board game earlier today. Could you let me know your price for that game in the future, please? I definitely can. Defenders of the Realm board game. Just bring it up. Just bring it back here. And we'll find out. All right, this is Ash versus the Army of Darkness, number 0. I'm going to put it in the C spot here. Walking Dead's been up for quite some time. It's had its day. It's had its run. Some people feel about that in general about it. Ash versus the Army of Darkness, issue 0. That's going to be $4. $4 for that one. Don't feel bad. Never feel bad. Feel elated. Feel like you're accomplishing things. Feel like your life is going the right way. Sean, you still on? She'll go with a lot of G.I. Joe, George. She'll do that, man. She's a temptress. That's true, Jay. Comic books just fly by. Shit, everything your wife likes is awesome, man. All right. Jay Collins, this is Defenders of the Realm. Defenders of the Realm. It is listed at $85. At $85. I'll do $76. $76 on Defenders of the Realm. If you'd like it. If she can call me whatever she wants, I'm glad she watches. I'm glad you watch, Presley. Surely you're not watching right now, though. It's like 10:30. You should be sleeping. She can call me whatever she wants. I like kids. Awesome. Thank you, Jay. No problem, man. Thank you, dude. All right. Let's see what we got. Sleeping like an angel. That's good. That's good. Oh, man, my throat's in and out, so I gotta suck on candy. I know it's probably annoying for you guys to hear on the mic. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 36 Annual, The Wedding Swinger. It is $4. That could be a number of things. I'm gonna take down the Curse of the Spawn for $4. We'll put out the Amazing Spider-Man for $4. Kinda. Or maybe that he just goes in and like offers his services to the bride and groom. He's like, well, let's kick this honeymoon off the right way. And they're like, man, you got a mask on? You don't know what's underneath there. I don't know. I don't want to dissect it too much. What they do a bunch of mixed consenting adults is none of my business. Spider-Man. So tricky. This is The Walking Dead issue 120. It is All Out War, chapter 6 of 12. There is Michonne on the front, and you've got Negan and Rick face to face. It's $8. Take down the Green Hornet for $2. C4 to Sean. Thanks, Sean. Also for $4, this is Ash versus the Army of Darkness, issue number 3. Here's Ash on top of a pile of people. He's just kicking them over, slicing them up with his chainsaw. It's actually a pile of ashes, I guess, from multi-universes. Pioneer Ash, Little Kid Ash, Crazy Old Man Ash, Female Ash, Prisoner. Oh, that's the Crazy Prisoner Ash from the awesome episode. Ah, it's so good. Ash versus the Army of Darkness, number 4. Speaking of, last season, Ash versus the Army of Darkness. The episode where he's Crazy Ash and he's in the asylum, so cool looking. NECA's doing an action figure of it, and he's got all the straps and the prison garb and all that. Very cool. I'm really excited about it. They'll probably do the Prelude issue, and I bet they'll do some Ragnarok variant tie-in covers. Usually how that works with Marvel. And they'll probably do a couple more. Like that's probably why that Thor came out this week. That Thor Werewalk the Frost Giants. They'll probably release a number of those because usually what they do is they make it to where a comic shop will have a bunch of easy access Thor stories for people if they come in the shop after seeing the Thor movie. That's not how it works. Nobody goes to the movies and then comes buys comics. It doesn't work that way. If people already buy comics, they might buy a Thor comic if they see the Thor movie. But if they never bought a comic before, they're not coming in here after watching Thor or Batman or anything. They just Walking Dead does it, but that's about it. H4 to Robert. That's C4. H4 to Robert. Robert gets the Amazing Spider-Man. Thank you, sir. I'll say there'll be a few things, though. Hopefully there'll be some type of cool little gimmick they'll send us to give away. Speaking of Thor Ragnarok, here's Hulk. This is Incredible Hulk. It's kind of a tie-in. It's a good segue. He's in it. Incredible Hulk, $350. There's the Hulk face-to-face with the Thing, and behind them is Doctor Doom. That is $4. What are you looking for? Oh, I don't know. He should have a thing over to the side that has the freebie stuff we gave him earlier too. I think it's towards your left farther. Like, it's like you put it pretty far over there, but maybe not. What's behind that white box? Wherever the bundle is. Oh, okay. So what have you guys been watching? New seasons are kind of starting on stuff. What have you guys been watching? It's awesome. I'm sure some of you will say The Walking Dead. Have you guys been watching Flash or Arrow or any of that? I heard Gotham's getting a little wild. That's what I've been hearing. It's just getting crazy.
Honestly, I know that show's fucking terrible, but I keep watching it because it's like I just gotta see how it ends. It's like a car crash. You can't look away from.
C4 to Sean again. Thank you, Sean. Mr. Robot. That's one I haven't watched. This is Army of Darkness and Xena, Warrior Princess, Forever and a Day. That's right, traveling through time, taking care of business, getting some sugar. This is Ash and Xena. This collects the entire miniseries. Wildly hilarious adventure written by Scott Lobdell, who did Red Hood and the Outlaws and Uncanny X-Men, featuring artwork by Elliot Fernandez and Diego Galindo. It's supposed to be $20 for this graphic novel. I'll do a little bit better than that. $18. Army of Darkness and Xena. That graphic novel, $18. What's up, Jason Dugas? See you on the feed. Glad to have you on here. Watching Maddox. Hey, that's always a good answer, John. Our seasons are weirder, though. When we watch WWE, we never really have a repeat. Yeah, we're about in the last 15 minutes of the sale, guys. Room goes out for $5. We talked about Dr. Afra earlier. Dr. Afra, Dr. Afra, the rumor right now amongst the geek community is that she might be Ray's mom, and it makes perfect sense. This is Halloween Comic Fest, just from a couple of years ago, maybe last year. I can't remember. This is Marvel, Star Wars, Darth Vader, Dr. Aphra, #1 for $5. This is the Halloween Comic Fest version. There we go. Take down the what if. I'm going to put it out in the I section here for the Halloween Comic Fest Dr. Aphra. Take down the what if Electra. High five to Jay. All right, I got you one right here, Jay. If anybody else wants one, I have that one on the board and one more. We had a number of Star Wars people tonight, so I tried to have enough stuff here for everybody. All right, Sean Foster wants one. Thank you, Sean. That means all I got left is what's on the board. Grim Tales of Terror #3 coming down for $3. Going up for $3 is Ghost issue 6 in the B slot there. Cleaned up. Just back. What is I-5 George? This is the Halloween Comic Fest from a year or two ago. This is Darth Vader, Dr. Aphra #1 for $5. It was the giveaway a couple of years ago. The big thing with those is, yeah, you give them away at Halloween Comic Fest, but parents who don't collect just get them, generally toss them, don't care. Kids get them, of course, they don't care. They read them and enjoy them, and that's awesome, but they also wrinkle them up, fold them, and toss them under the beds. $5. We happen to have a few of these available from a couple of years ago. We found in a box when we were looking for Halloween Comic Fest stuff for this year to put back out because we know we'll run through all the books we have. And we had a few. And, of course, all those books, just like Free Comic Book Day, just like Halloween Comic Fest, we have to buy those. They don't cost as much as a regular comic does, but we have to pay shipping on them and buy them, and they end up costing us a pretty good amount considering how many boxes of books we get. So they're definitely not a freebie. So if we can sell a few Halloween Comic Fest, we generally try to offer them to you guys because, you know, we hook you up with something you might not be able to get from your local comic book shop, so if you don't have one, and it kind of helps us offset the cost for giving away a ton of comics. Because we do like giving away a ton of books to the kids and the people coming in for Halloween Comic Fest all dressed up. It's a good time. I pulled 10 of everything earlier from Halloween Comic Fest for the sale. So this weekend, we will have some of those books available for you guys. We won't have many of each, but there's Grim Fairy Tales. There's Lady Mechanica, Batman. There's quite a few big books that people are going to want. Yeah, Baby Teeth #1. That's a good one, too. There's quite a few, man. Quite a few really creepy books popping up that some of these kids probably don't need to take with them. Probably got to be tell the parents, be like, hey, these are more for you than for them. There's a Danger Doll, not Danger Doll Squad, but it's the Danger Doll Squad, which is Vamp Blade, Zombie Tramp, and Danger Doll, or Baby Doll, or whatever its name is. Dollface. And they've got a new character, Black Betty. That's it. Black Betty #1 is part of the Halloween Comic Fest. was looking at that yesterday. There's quite a bit of good stuff. Some good manga, all kinds of stuff in there. No, he's talking about what's coming out of Halloween Comic Fest. Okay. Yeah. They read it at #1 for Halloween. She's sitting on a throne reading a monster magazine with the baby suckling from her in the bowels of hell. It's a good cover. Okay, we're gonna give something away because we're getting close to time. What time is it? 10:51. We got 9 minutes left, so we're going to get something ready to give away. While I'm getting stuff ready to give away, let's look at this board. Well, I'm going to take down this graphic novel. I mean, we're not going to try to sell that for cheap. But let's see about doing this. We got 5, 10, 16, 19. That's a pretty good amount of stuff up there. Probably, George. I'm not sure how we're going to sell them all just yet. But I did pull 10 of everything. So I'm not sure how we're going to do it just yet. But bundles isn't a bad deal. That way people could get everything out at one time. The whole board, still a pretty good amount, even with the C missing. I took down the graphic novel. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll throw in actually, we're going to give this away. I'm going to give this away to you for free. We're going to give away the Astonishing X-Men, the Jean Grey Lenticular. You guys have been awesome today. I've appreciated all of the comments and all the purchases. We're going to give that bad boy away. Right now, you can buy what's left on the board for $20. $20. Get you everything on the board. All right. I need a name. And it is Brian Graw. Brian Graw, you have won this lenticular. Everybody congratulate Brian in the feed. And Sean Foster has bought the board for $20. I like it. Thank you, Sean. Robert, question for you. What bags and boards company do you recommend to buy so I can bag and board my comics that aren't bagging currently? Whichever one we have in stock is the one that I currently offer for you. I think that you should buy bags and boards from us. I don't know what company we currently have in stock. We usually keep pretty good supply of bags and boards, though. If you're interested in buying some, let me know. Yeah. That's true. Thank you, Sean. That was a good buy. Oh, I don't like the resealable ones, George. That tape going all the way across the flap, you wait till that catches on the cover of a book. Not good, man. Not good. It's always good when we tape them up. One little piece in the middle, man. It's easy to control that when you pull the book out. Those ones with the resealable flaps, whew, it's a dangerous game. Right, first class. Well, Sean, I've already got it sealed up. Otherwise, I would. I already bundled them together. The back, not the flap. That's not as bad. All right, take it easy, Jay Collins. Thanks for being on the feed. Thanks to all you guys for being on the feed. We really do appreciate it. And as always, call the store tomorrow, 606-877-1450, or private messages tonight or in the morning, and just be like, hey, I bought stuff on the sale. Here's my PayPal address. Even if you've done it in the past, it doesn't hurt to do it again. It makes things a little easier for Devlin whenever she's putting the stuff in. We'll get you an invoice tomorrow. You get it paid tomorrow to get shipped tomorrow because USPS shows up here twice a day, man, and we'll get that stuff out to you. And the boards, too. We can do bags and boards together for $25. $25 for the bags and boards. We'll see if he wants them. Hang on. $25, Robert. If you'd like to claim them, you can, and we'll get you a bag and board, and we'll put them with your stuff. There's 100. It's 100 count for each one. My eyes are garbage. And that clock's untrustworthy. 77. All right. All right, guys. We are going to be getting out of here. We do appreciate you being on the feed with us. It's always awesome. And we're changing up the formats a little bit. We're doing a few little different things during the days. So we're not always going to be on at the normal, just set times. So just kind of keep an eye out. That's why you need to go up to the top of the Maddox page, go to the right, go to notifications, add us to your notifications. Make sure that we are in your feed so that way you know when we go live, you know when we put posts up. That way you can see everything we do because you never know when we're going to go up. Mark's going to start selling stuff for crazy cheap, selling magic cards, whatever may have you. I may come in, do an action figure sale. You never know what we're going to do each day. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow. And we really, really appreciate all of your viewership, all of your buying, and all the talking. We like talking to you guys. So you guys pals. Like to meet most of you in the future, hopefully at some point. And, yep, we'll see you later.